Xenomorphobia.
Okay.
Is the title, ? Let me get positioned here.
Positioned. I like it.
All right.
That was good, Joe.
That was awesome. I'm nervous now. It's like stage fright.
You got it. Just have fun with it.
Alan can't even read.
Today, Junior.
All right.
Take your time, Alan.
Xenomorphobia. Xenomorphobia? The ship slowly floated past the stars, eerily quiet. But inside, something else was going on. The long corridor separating the two wings of the ship was flooded with red emergency lights. As an alarm blared throughout, suddenly 2 doors quickly opened, followed by gunfire. As each blast found their target, a loud, inhumane shriek rose above the alarm. Walking backwards into the corridor, Ellen Ripley continued to fire short, controlled blasts from her pulse rifle. Switching over, she let loose on a large burst from an attached flamethrower. Another shriek rose up. Looking back, she was almost there. Over the doors at the opposite end, she could see the large letters. Disposal Bay. It was her last chance.
Started to dim there a bit.
It did. It almost turned off on me.
The lights almost went out there.
Emptying what was left of the flamethrower, she bolted for the doors. As she turned, she caught a glimpse of it stepping out.
What is it?
Reaching the control panel, she looked back. It was almost there. She waited. A few more steps. Now, slamming down the button, she drove out of the way. As the doors opened, and the weight and momentum of it sent it crashing into the floor of the bay. It was so large it had a hard time maneuvering in the small space. It gave her just enough time to close the doors. She was about to hit the eject button when she realized she had to see it. She had to watch it go and be sure.
She had to see it.
And be sure once and for all it was over. She opened the observatory doors. It had finally found its legs, and it was upright again, trying to unsuccessfully break through the 8-inch glass. She caught her breath. She realized she had never seen it before. She realized she had never seen it for more than a few seconds at a time, and it started to take and started scene. Okay, go back. As she caught her breath, she realized she had never seen it for more than a few seconds at a time, and started to take it all in. Its thick, dark surface glistened under the lights, covered in a slippery layer of what?
Glisten and slippery sounds so
She
good.
had no idea. As it stood slightly hunched over, but fully erect, she had never noticed how tall and thick it was,
There's so much innuendo on this.
or
right
how
now.
many bony protrusions it had over its body.
So bony.
She started to wonder how long she would be out there alone.
No flamethrower.
Sure, the distress beacon had triggered, and she could go into hypersleep, but still, all alone.
Ooh.
It started to calm as well.
It's like a dick with a rib cage.
Now standing directly in front of her, almost looking her into her eyes. She wondered what it was thinking, and if it was thinking the same thing she was. It bared its teeth to her before opening its mouth and revealing the smaller, yet fully equipped other mouth inside.
Dripping wet, of course.
She had seen it numerous times going in and going out of its mouth. A long, dark shaft with a ferocious set of teeth at the end of it. She finally had to admit to herself what it looked like. She finally had to admit to herself she was going to be in space a long time. She had to know. She took one last breath and opened the doors. It's always been said that in space, no one can hear you scream. Would they hear this?
I like the question.